Hello Wanderers, Midnight Wonder here, and I am finally back with more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Had some technical difficulties last time, but hopefully this time we can get it done right. As you can see, I decided to start up a new game. I just didn't feel right trying to pick up where I last was, and everything was just turned out to be an absolute mess. I apologize for the technical difficulties before that led us to having to restart, but you know what, it's kind of for her the better. Okay, just to be clear, this playthrough will not be like for just like a casual playthrough or me trying to prove that I'm the best Mystery Dungeon player in history. I'm not into that stuff. This playthrough will actually be dedicated to help me write a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon comic book. So, I will be exploring as much dialogue and items and activities as I can throughout this playthrough. I will be choosing my team that had best resembles the team I have planned out for the comic. And throughout this series, I will be asking you guys, the audience, to help me make certain decisions and stuff like that. For example, in the games, all the Pokemon just go by the names of whatever species they are, which I find is really weird because you're like the only one in the game who can actually have like a normal human name. Well, you and your partner, but and I just thought that was like kind of weird how everyone's just like, okay, I guess these two have human names while the rest of us have Pokemon names, and I decided to like give all the characters human names just so it's like easier to identify who's who and make them feel more personalized, and it's not that much of an oddity to have just the hero and partner be the only ones with like legit names and not just their species names. Another thing is that some of the Pokemon in these games I will be like replacing with other species just to add more variety to the cast. Like for example, every Kecleon shop owner, like every shop that sells like those items that you need for your adventures to help you with like food and wands and you know, typical dungeon item stuff. Not all of them are going to be Kecleons. The only two that I am keeping Kecleon are the Kecleon brothers and Explorers. But yeah, I'm making a comic series based on all the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, and I just wanted to add more variety and give more Pokemon a chance to shine, because in the Mystery Dungeon games, you can tell that certain Pokemon are favored over others, and I was just like, we need more variety. If any of you have a problem with that, don't at me. This is my fan comic based on the games. They're not going to be 100% accurate, but I still wanted to get as much inspiration from the games as I could to make sure that I'm staying as true to the story as I can be, but I'm throwing in my own flavors and ideas in there to make everything a little more interesting, a little more in depth, things like that. Also, quick explanation as to what happened in my past playthrough. as I mentioned before, technical difficulties. The camera I was using just kind of stopped working properly. I still don't know what's wrong with it. Haven't been able to get it fixed due to, well, quarantine and stuff. And so I am currently recording this on my phone. I apologize if the quality isn't like all that great and stuff. I'm doing the best I can. So please just try to work with me. I'm playing it handheld now. Hello. Because I just cannot get my phone to be set up to record me playing it on the TV. So yeah, I apologize. But yeah. Something I will be doing at the end of every video, what I plan to do at the end of every video is gather up certain questions I have about the games and the stories and the characters that I would like you guys to give me your opinions on, like what should I change, what should I add, things of that variety. I just want to get you guys involved in the creation of the comic, and I thought that this would be the best way to both get the information that I need to better create his story, but also giving you guys a chance to partake in its creation and help make this the best Mystery Dungeon comic that it can be. There are a lot of fans out there who decide to make their own interpretations of the Mystery Dungeon series through fan comics, and this is how I'm going about it. So, enough with the rambling. Hopefully, we got that all sorted out. So, let's get started. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokémon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay, let the interview begin. Do you like to noisily enjoy yourself with others? Alright, quick thing. I am not going to answer this quiz as myself. I am going to answer it as the hero I have planned for the comic. And yes, she would definitely like to noisily enjoy herself with others. Do you get the feeling that you've slowed down lately? No, she's very much the opposite. You can't slow her down. A friend brought over something you'd forgotten. How do you thank your friend? Say thank you regularly. Say thanks as a joke. Say thanks, but be cool. I feel like she'd be a cross between say thanks, but be cool, and say thank you regularly. I'll go with the thank you regularly. She's a very energetic person. Do others often call you childish? It's kind of a running gag for her to often be underestimated and thought of as childish, but she's actually quite grown up and resourceful, and she can really take people by surprise because she just has so much energy, and yet she somehow, A delinquent is hassling someone on a busy city street. What will you do? Help without hesitation. That is definitely something she would do. What do you do with your room's lights when you're going to bed at night? She'd probably turn it off. Do you occasionally consider yourself dull or overly cautious? No, she is definitely none of those things. You come across a treasure chest. How do you react? Open it right away. No, could be a trap. It's going to be empty. Open it right away. Do you want to play as a boy or a girl? Well, I have been referring to the hero as a girl for this story as a girl the whole time, so yeah, I'm picking girl. I feel like I'm gonna get the jolly nature. You appear to be the hasty type. Well, that makes sense too. You like to take charge and get things done. You're a real go-getter. But you're also stressed out. Well, yeah, I guess she... Okay, yeah. I am exploring some undertone elements of like mental illnesses, relationships, and that kind of stuff in my comic. I just want this to be like a comic where you can actually relate and feel like that, like the characters are real. And yeah, with some of the stuff that goes on in the story, it's like, okay, yeah, this person would definitely have some mental issues or something, because, whoo, boy, these games are the stories in these games are surprisingly dark. You get irritated when your friends don't show up on time. She's not really worried about people showing up on time. If anything, she'll just take advantage of the spare time to like do something crazy or something. You get frustrated when things don't turn out the way you expect, and she never expects things to go the way she expects. Maybe you have the elevator button if the elevator is slow to arrive. Honestly, I feel like she'd be the one slowing it down because she'd be lining up every button to make a picture or something. Maybe you're already jabbing the A button repeatedly now. Beware, getting too easily irritated may waste your energy. A hasty person like you, who should be, and she is actually not a skitty, nor is it the Pokemon that's closest to what she'll be. In fact, this is the closest she'll be. And the story, I have her set as a Alolan Marowak. I know that, okay, gonna be honest, not all, but if you really think about it, the evolutions aren't that big of a deal in the games. Like, there's only 2 of the games that actually take into account evolution, and one, it's like it doesn't really affect until the post game, and even then you could probably rewrite that to be something else. And in Super, yeah, it's pretty essential that they be able to evolve and be at an earlier stage. But in Rescue Team and Gates to Infinity, evolution doesn't really play that big of a role, and it doesn't like define anything in the story. So you are actually free to have a fully evolved Pokemon or a non-evolving Pokemon be the hero and partner to my, at least that's what I understand. So yeah, I'm gonna be picking Cubone because it does fit her in a sort of ironic kind of way. Like, you wouldn't be able to figure out why hey such a peppy, high-spirited and energetic girl would become this Pokemon who is so well known for crying over their dead mother. But yeah. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? Choose who's the Pokemon you want as your partner from this group. I already know who it's going to be, and it's already on it. Charmander. Okay, in my comic, he's actually a Dragonair, but Charmander is close enough. It's a dragon-like Pokemon who eventually gains the flying type and is very easily mistaken as a dragon. So it does work. He is going to be a boy. And his name Jorik. Hopefully I spelled that right. Can't really double check since not really an option for me right now. I should probably write down the names of the heroes and partners just to make sure I have them spelled right when I play the games, just to be safe. Look at these two. Interesting team, wouldn't you say? Okay, I know we've got like a massive water weakness, but it's what it is. Again, I'm not playing this game to be competitive or anything like that. I'm playing it for my comic, and these are the two closest. So we're just gonna have to endure the major water weakness. Okay, we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. Sorry, I struggle to speak. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Excuse me. Please, wake up. Come on, wake up. You're finally awake. Great. Back to snoozing. Looky. Where is this? I'm sorry, Beth. Some of the dialogue in this game is like worded very strangely. Like, who wakes up and says, "Where is this?" Don't you usually go, "Where am I?" or something like that? It's very strange to me. You were passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Jorik. Glad to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Huh? You say you're a human, but you look like a normal Cubone in every way. Bone? Dale! It's true. I've turned into a See, I cannot speak. I have turned into a Cubone. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name. What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is... Come on! Seriously? Nova! Yes, that's the name I want. Oh, Nova's your name? Well, it's a funny name. So it's a guy named Jorik. No offense to anyone out there named Jorik. Somebody, please, help me. Huh? I hear shouts from over there. Well, what's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened in the ground, and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl up by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. This sounds bad. We have to go help. Sorry for the poor voice acting. I'm not really planning to do it. I'm just gonna like read off what's being said so that I don't have to focus too much energy on trying to give everyone a voice. Sorry, guys. Could this be a mystery dungeon? It is. It's a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon truly is truly. Ew. I hate reading out loud. I apologize. I am terrible at speaking, and I promise I can read, but I'm just really bad at reading out loud. A mystery dungeon is truly a mysterious place. The layout and the items change every time you enter. You can proceed by using the stairs, but you'll have to find the stairs first. And you remember that Butterfree said Pokemon in the dungeon attack, right? If necessary, we have to fight. Let's do who are best, Nova. Alright. Just so you guys know, I am probably going to be skipping dungeon sections unless because something big happens or it gives me the opportunity to talk about something I want to discuss from the games to be translated into comics. But for the majority, unless I don't have anything to talk about, I'm probably going to be skipping the dungeon sections unless something happens and stuff like that. So yeah, that way we're not like wasting time on this exploration stuff, which I know is like a key aspect of the game, but it's not really necessary for her what I need for my comic. So it's at most I'm just gonna be like trying to keep track of what Pokemon are found in which dungeons and which dungeons we explore when. That sort of thing. Mommy, where are you? We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. Nova successfully completed the rescue at Tiny Woods. My baby's safe. I'm sorry I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, bleh. I'm sorry. I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Sorry, I read that a little too quickly. Oh, that's okay. It's been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Jarek. I just realized that. Okay. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the placement of my little setup here. And this is Nova. I love the little details mostly added into this game, like Caterpie's little twinkle, and that we can see the gender differences in the models. It's all very subtle, but it's all very appreciated. And speaking of which, I am absolutely in love with the art style they use for the game. It's very reminiscent of the art style they use for just like the artwork, and the fact that they somehow found a way to perfectly translate it into the game as like gameplay, it's amazing. Granted, it doesn't work for all Pokemon, but you can tell that a lot of love and dedication went into the design of the game, and I very much appreciate it as an artist. Cool. He's staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Jarek, Nova. I know it isn't really enough, but this is as a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Yeah, Tiny Reviver Seed. I always love getting those. Pekka Berry. And 500 Poke. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you going to do now? Do you have any plans? Listen, Nova. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Okay, here's one major aspect of the story that I am going to be changing. And it is that you and the partner don't actually live together in the game. I am changing that so that you do live together in the game, because it's just so stupid to me that you don't live in the same place. I know that they released a video with this game's release trying to explain that, but it just feels so dumb and like such a poor excuse. I'm sorry, but that's like one major flaw I have with the story, and I'm like, no, I'm not having that. They're gonna be roommates. You can't stop me. Well, this is the place. Wow, I can't explain it, but I'm happy. You know, this place does actually look like it would suit both a Charmander and a Cubone. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. It doesn't matter. I'm happy. Honestly, I would be beyond happy if you could actually see the hero wagging their tail if they had one. But I still love the addition of the little sparkle effect around their face. It's just such a small, subtle detail that I just can't help but love. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Cubone. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, Nova, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this place would make a good place for you to live, Nova. And you should live here too, Jarek. I was sure you would like it. This is her mailbox. They deliver mail from other Pokemon here. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. You know, just like the Fisher Caterpie fell into. For some reason, there have been many natural disasters lately. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. I want to help change things so all Pokemon can live in peace. So, well, I liked how you handled yourself when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Again, the dialogue, it's so worded. It's worded so weirdly, and I'm just like, it throws me off so much. I gotta fix that when I hit the dialogue myself into the comic. Yeah, it's just so weird to me. Maybe it was like a translation error thing or something. I don't know, but it's just weird, so weirdly, and Nova, with you, I think we could be the world's best rescue team. How about it? I'm just gonna click this just so I can see the dialogue, because I need to see all the dialogue of every option. Sorry, but that's part of the price of making this playthrough. I need to know as much dialogue as I can. Otherwise, I'm stuck trying to look it up from others. Huh? But Nova, I'm sure that the two of us would make a first-class rescue team. So come on now, let's form a rescue team together. I know it just repeats itself, so I'm gonna accept now. Perfect, that's it then. We're partners in our rescue team from now on. Nova, glad to have you. The team name, well, I don't have one yet. So Nova, what do you think would make a good name? I do. Team Grit, I don't think so. Okay, I do have a team name already picked out. It's something I think it might have been one of the first things I picked out when I first. Okay, I did originally have a different name for it as the team was a bit different, but wait. But yeah, this is the team name I settled on, considering everyone and just the elements of the story and such. Team Titans. Okay, I realized how much that sounds like Teen Titans, like the DC superhero team, but I promise they are separate. They're not the same. No one here is named Robin. No one here is named Starfire, Cyborg, or her Beast Boy, or you know all the rest. Is Titans okay? Yes. Titans. I like it. It's a good name. It's perfect. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to wear this on the day, hey, I got started on a rescue team. I have two of them, so let's put them on. Nova put the scarf she got from Jared. Looks good. Great. Sorry, again, I cannot speak. You wear it well, Nova. Don't you feel focused, like we're on the same team together? Rescue Team Titans. Let's do good, starting tomorrow. Again, it's worded so weirdly. Was it a translation thing or what? I don't understand this wording. And that is how Nova and Jarek began their careers together as a rescue team. Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And that is where I am leaving it off now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And okay, questions for the end of this. Okay, alright, I guess the one I've got now is just, do you want me to, like, skip the dungeons if I don't have anything to say? And just, like, cut to parts where I do have something to say or something big happens or something like that. I don't know. Also, what do you think of this idea so far? Me playing through the game to help get the dialogue and information and stuff I need through for my comic, and by playing the games with you, and by asking you guys as you watch what things I should change, what I should add, and stuff like that. One thing I want to point out real quick is that, well, I think I mentioned this before, but I just want to double check. I am planning to give every character in the game and like an actual human name, not just their Pokemon name. And two characters we've seen so far, who do not have human names, but actually do in my comics so far, are Caterpie and Butterfree. Butterfree is being named Fiona, and Caterpie is being named Sweeney. Do you like those names? Every name I pick has some sort of meaning to the character, their story, or some sort of element about them. I love naming characters based on those kind of things, because I don't like just giving looking up, generating like a random name and being like, oh yes, I'll name this one character Bob or Jeffrey or Susan or something like that with no context. You guys get what I mean? I just like it when the names relate to the character themselves. So, yeah, what do you think of me, like, skipping parts of the dungeons where there's, like, nothing to say? And, what do you think of this method I'm trying out to make the comic? And what do you think of those names I thought so far? Fiona, I believe, is an Irish name that translates to beautiful or graceful or nurturing or something like that, which does, I feel, fit her nature as a mother, but also as, like, a butterfly inspired Pokemon. And Sweeney, I think it translates to something like a courage or inspiration or something like that. I'll have to double check. Which I just thought had a carapace, like admiration for her Teen Titans, and I hope you guys hate this method so far. Hopefully we'll have more her to discuss in the future. Leave a comment down below of what you think of this so far. Do you hate what I'm doing? Do you got any suggestions? Stuff like that. Alright, I think that's enough now because I'm pretty much just rambling now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Midnight Winter, and I'm outie.